Good morning, children. Let us begin today's class, number system. Today we are going to cover a new topic, that is rationalizing the denominator. By rationalizing the denominator, when the denominator of an expression contains a term with a square root, the process of converting it to an equivalent expression whose denominator is a rational number is called rationalizing the denominator. After reading this, you may confused. You can understand very well with the following examples. Rationalize the denominator of the following: 1 by root 3. I'll explain now. What is a denominator term? It is root 3. It is an irrational number, you know that. Now we should convert this denominator, that is root 3, into a rational number. How we can do this? That is the steps. 1 by root 3 to be multiplied and divided with the root 3. That is 1 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. So when we are multiplying something, we should divide also. Otherwise we are changing the question, so it's not correct. So what we should do? 1 by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. Now multiplication rules. 1 into root 3, that is root 3 in the numerator. Denominator root 3 into root 3, that is root 9. Root 9 equal to 3. So your final answer is root 3 by 3. 3 is a rational number in the denominator. Now you understood the meaning of the question, rationalizing the denominator of the following question. So we got a rational number in the denominator. So while seeing this question, you feel it is easy only, difficulty levels are there, but I'll explain one by one only. The same pattern I am doing also, so you can do easily. Tell me the steps now. The same pattern, same type of the questions. One more I had given. 1 by root 2 is the question. So how we can be rationalized now? 1 by root 2 into root 2 by root 2. So again, in the numerator 1 into root 2, the denominator root into root 2, that is root 4 equal to 2. So 2 is a rational number. So the next question, 1 by 2 minus root 3. 1 by 2 minus root 3, 2 minus 3 is an irrational part in that. We should convert into a rational number. How to do this? 1 by 2 minus root 3, that means the middle sign is minus. So we should take the term 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 plus root 3. That is sign we are changing. So in this case, the denominator is having middle sign is minus, means we should multiply and divide with the plus only. So 2 plus root 3 by 2 plus root 3. So again multiplication rule, 1 into 2 plus root 3, the numerator will be 2 plus root 3 and the denominator is, must be very careful here, a minus b into a plus b form, that is a square minus b square. We have learned this identity many times last year. We have repeated many times. I told this application is everywhere, it will come. So 2 minus root 3 into 2 plus root 3, that is a minus b into a plus b form we got in the denominator. So it is a square minus b square. What is a square here? 2 square. 2 square is 4. What is b square here? Root 3 square, that is 3. So the denominator you are having 4 minus 3. What is 4 minus 3? It is 1. So the numerator you are having 2 plus root 3 and the denominator you have 1 there. That means the denominator we got a rational number. So we have done the rationalizing the denominator. I think now you have understood the idea here. Now we can go for the next example. Clear to you, that is 1 by 5 plus root 3. As you know that 5 plus root 3 is the irrational number. So what are the steps for this one? 5 plus root 3 means the middle sign is plus. So we should convert with the opposite sign, 5 minus root 3 divided by 5 minus root 3. So multiply and divided with the opposite sign, that is 5 minus root 3 and 5 minus root 3. That is middle sign only you should change. There is no need of changing the sign for 5 also. Understood? So then the numerator rules, 1 into 5 minus root 3, that is 5 minus root 3. The denominator, again, which identity we have to use? A plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. So it is equal to 5 square minus root 3 square. It is equal to the 25 minus 3. Now you tell me, what is the numerator? 5 minus root 3. What is the denominator? 25 minus 3, that is equal to 22. So we got a rational number in the denominator. So we have done the conversion. So I think now you got the idea. This is the step you have to learn. We should take such a number to multiply and divide, and finally we are going to get a rational number in the denominator. Now the next question, similar only, so you can understand more well. Without seeing the solution itself, you can tell me what is to be multiplied and divided here. 7 plus root 3 is in the denominator. So I know that I think that you already got the step now. We should multiply and divide with the 7 minus root 3. So let us see the steps now. 7 by 7 plus root 3 into 7 minus root 3 by 7 minus root 3. Now the numerator rule I have to explain first. 7 into 7 minus root 3. So that is equal to 49 minus 7 root 3. Nothing to explain here, you already learned the expansion of this one. Now what happened to the denominator term? Once again we will see. First it was plus and we multiplied with minus. So a plus b into a minus b. Again we got in the form a square minus b square. So it's a square means 7 square, b square means root 3 square. It is equal to 49 minus 3. So what is 49 minus 3? It is 46. So we got 46 rational number in the denominator. Now while learning this video, you should practice these 5 questions thoroughly. Then only you should do the next ones. You can clearly listen to me, that one whatever it is there. But before going to do practice thorough with these questions, then you can easily understand the remaining concept very well. Next example. 6 minus 4 root 3 by 6 plus 4 root 3. That is numerator as well as denominator. We are having irrational number. Now we have to convert the denominator into a rational number. There is no point of discussing about what is the numerator part. Naturally it is sometimes it may be rational, sometimes it may be irrational depending upon the questions. Now come to the point, that is denominator term is 6 plus 4 root 3. So I know that now you can easily say which is to be used for multiplication and division for this question. That is 6 minus 4 root 3 by 6 plus 4 root 3. That is our question. 6 minus 4 root 3 divided by 6 plus 4 root 3 to be multiplied and divided with 6 minus 4 root 3 divided by 6 minus 4 root 3. Now we have to see the numerator, because compared to last sum this is a little bit difficult, but it is easy only because we learned all the identities last year. What is the numerator term? 6 minus 4 root 3 and 6 minus 4 root 3. Multiplication rule is numerator into numerator. So 6 minus 4 root 3 is repeated 2 times. That means 6 minus 4 root 3 whole square, or we can say it is in the form a minus b whole square. The denominator, if you see, the same rule, a plus b into a minus b. So we are writing a square minus b square. Now what is a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square means a square minus 2ab plus b square. So what is a square here? 6 square. What is 2ab here? 2 into 6 into 4 root 3. So you will get 48 root 3. Since it is a minus sign, that will be minus 48 root 3, and the next is plus 48 whole divided by a square minus b square form. We got 6 square is 36 and 4 root 3 square is 48. So we are having the next step. If you see, we have to do the numerator 36 and 48 to be added. Then your answer is 84. We cannot add with the this 84 to the 48 root 3 because both are different terms only. One is rational, another one is an irrational number. Now do the simplification for the denominator. You will get minus 12. Now minus 12 we can take a common in the numerator also. So minus 12 into minus 7 plus 4 root 3 whole divided by minus 12. So minus 12 will get cancelled. Any common term is there, you take out, then you can do that one. After simplification your answer will be 4 root 3 minus 7 whole divided by 1. Next question. This is also one of the important question from this chapter. If you go through the question papers, you can see that the many times this question is asked. Find the value of a and b if root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1 equal to a plus b root 3. That means this left side is equated to a plus b root 3 only. So from that, what is the possible value for a and b we have to calculate. Now what we have to do for this question? We have to see the left side first. Root 3 minus 1, root 3 plus 1. If it is plus in the denominator, we should multiply and divide with the minus. That means the given question is multiply and divide with the root 3 minus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Now if you consider the numerator part compared to the previous question, you can easily say that it is a minus b whole square form. So root 3 minus 1 whole square. In the denominator is a square minus b square form, and expand it, you will get the 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2. 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2. Now we got 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2 means again we can take the common number, that is 2 only. So 2 will get cancelled. Again your simplified answer is 2 minus root 3 by 1. Now the question is not completed here because the question is asked for a and b. Till 7th question what we have done, only rationalizing the denominator. For the what is the difference in this question, we should find the values for a and b. So what is the simplified answer, that is 2 minus root 3 by 1 we should equate with the a plus b root 3. So 2 minus root 3 by 1 equal to a plus b root 3. So what is a now? So we should compare on the both the sides. In place of a you are having 2, and in place of b, that means we cannot take directly. We are writing that minus root 3 equal to b root 3. We are splitting these two terms. Minus root 3 equal to b root 3. So root 3 will get cancelled. That means minus 1 equal to b. So we are comparing on both the sides, and in place of a we are having 2. In place of b root 3 we are having minus root 3. So what is the value for a? A equal to 2. And what is the value for b? B equal to minus 1. Since it is an important question, one more sum I have done here. Find the value of a and b if 5 plus root 6 divided by 5 minus root 6 equal to a plus b root 6. So first we have to follow the left side only. So we are multiplying and divide with the 5 plus root 6 by 5 plus root 6 and expand it and simplifying it. So what is the answer? We are getting 31 plus 10 root 6 divided by 90. That can be written as 31 by 19 and 10 root 6 by 19. Have you understood what we have to do? After the simplification, what we have to do, it should be simplified with the denominator, that is 31 by 19, 10 root 6 by 19. Now compare a plus b root 6, that is the a plus b root 6. So in place of a what you are getting, the 31 by 19. In place of b what you are getting, 10 by 90. Root 6 is common for both, so it will get cancelled. So what is the value for a equal to 31 by 19, and what is the value for b? It is equal to 10 by 19. Understood this one? Revise thoroughly with the practice many times this questions 8 and 9. Revise thoroughly this portion, which is very important. The next level questions we can move. If p equal to root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2, q is equal to root 3 plus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. Same digits only, but only the signs are different. Find p square plus q square. What we should do in this question? We have to rationalize the denominator for p, and you will get the answer 5 minus 2 root 6. Similarly, we should do for q. Q is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. Go through the steps once again. P we have taken root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 plus root 2. Multiply and divide with the root 3 minus root 2. Then simplify it. Then your answer is 5 minus 2 root 6. Similarly, we have to go for Q. Q is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. Now P and Q only we got, but the question is asked for P square plus Q square. So what we should do means, first we will add P plus Q. What is the answer we are going to get there? P plus Q value is, one is 5 minus 2 root 6 and Q value is 5 plus 2 root 6. So if you add, the value we are going to get is 10. Now square term is required, we are squaring on the both the sides. So p plus q whole square equal to 100. Expand the left side, p square plus q square plus 2pq equal to 100. Now we need only the values for p square plus q square. So what we should do, p square plus plus q square we will keep in the left side, and 2pq we are taking to right side. So p square plus q square equal to 100 minus 2pq. Now the next step, 100 minus, we are substituting the values for p and q. So it is again a minus b into a plus b form. So your answer is 100 minus 2 into 25 minus 24, it is equal to 100 minus 2 into 1, that is 100 minus 2, it is equal to 98. Go through the steps, don't confuse yourself. The same procedure we have to go for p and q, rationalize the denominator. After that we should add p plus q, then p plus q equal to 10. Again squaring and expanding, and whatever we are required we are doing that one, and simplifying we are calculating p square plus q square equal to 98. Next example, a equal to 7 minus 4 root 3, then find the value of root a plus 1 by root a. A equal to 7 minus 4 root 3, then find the value of root a plus 1 by root a. In the question given there is no root only, but we have to find the value for root only. So just given an a here, then the question it is asked for root a plus 1 by root a. Let us see the steps. First is a equal to 7 minus 4 root 3. We cannot do anything, there is no denominator only. So we are going to write now 1 by a. Why we are going to write 1 by a? Means we need 1 by root a, right? So 1 by a we are calculating now. 1 by a means a we are substituting, and we are getting 1 by 7 minus 4 root 3. 1 by 7 minus 4 root 3 means denominator we got an irrational number. So what is the next step? We should rationalize it. Is the normal form you should do, multiply and divide with the 7 plus 4 root 3 and divide also. Then I am not explaining the steps again and again, you learned now. The final answer you are going to get as 7 plus 4 root 3. Now a equal to 7 minus 4 root 3 and 1 by a equal to 7 plus 4 root 3. Now what is the next step? We should add these two. So therefore a plus 1 by a equal to 7 minus 4 root 3 plus 7 plus 4 root 3. Minus 4 root 3 and plus 4 root 3 will get cancelled. Therefore the answer is 40. So a plus 1 by a we got. Now we will go to the question now. Find the value of root a plus 1 by root a. So we are making the square of the given question. Root a plus 1 by root a whole square equal to, expand it, a plus 1 by a plus 2. So a plus 1 by a we already calculated, that is 14, and 14 plus 2 equal to 16. So we got that one 16 only, but we don't want any square there. We just want only root of root a plus 1 by root a. So taking the square root on both the sides, we will get root a plus 1 by root a equal to 4. Okay, I repeat the steps once again. A equal to 7 minus 4 root 3, and we should find root a plus 1 by root a. So a is given 7 minus root 3. What is the second step? We should calculate what is 1 by a. We will get 7 plus 4 root 3. Now what is the next step? A plus 1 by a we should add. We will get 14. Now square root a plus 1 by root a whole square we are finding, that is equal to 16. Taking the square root, we will get the question back. Root a plus 1 root a equal to 4. Thoroughly go through these questions. This type of the questions asked in many question papers. Next example, evaluate 15 by root 10 plus root 20 plus root 40 minus root 5 minus root 80. It is given that root 5 equal to 2.2 and root 10 equal to 3.2. We have to find the value only here. So how the steps will be? The question first itself, again we are making the factors of the denominator. Root 10 value is given, so we are not making any change for root 10. Now the next term is root 20. Root 20 can be written as 5 into 4. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So 5 into 2 into 2. Similarly, root 40 can be written as root of 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Root 5 we are not changing because the value is given there. Root 80 can be written as 4 into 4 into 5 in the root. Now taking the square root from that one, 15 by root 10 plus 2 root 5 plus 2 root 10 minus root 5 minus 4 root 5. Here only this term is little bit explanation is needed, other than that all the direct square root only. Here 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, 2 is repeated 3 times, but one pair is the 2 into 2, so we can take out 1 2 out. Then in the root we are having 2 into 5, that is why here we are getting root 10. Do the simplification, we will get 15 by 3 root 10 minus 3 root 5. Taking the common factors there, and it will get cancelled, so you are getting 5 by root 10 minus root 5. The question is not completed. Again we have to rationalize, so minus is here, we are dividing, multiplying and dividing with the plus. Again simplify this one and put the values. So denominator also 5 we are having, here also 5. The final answer will be 5.4. Go through the questions, little bit big only, practice more. The last question, prove that 1 by 3 minus root 8 minus 1 by root 8 minus root 7 plus 1 by root 7 minus root 6 minus 1 by root 6 minus root 5 plus 1 by root 5 minus 2 equal to 5. Here how the steps will be, each term we should rationalize, because each term denominator is having irrational number. So the first one I'll explain, the next one you can go through easily. 1 by 3 minus root 8 to be multiplied and divided with the 3 plus root 8 divided by 3 plus root 8. Again 1 by root 8 minus root 7 into root 8 plus root 7 by root 8 plus root 7. Continue like this, each term should rationalize and simplifies. You will get like this, 3 plus root 8 by 9 minus 8 minus root 8 plus root 7 by 8 minus 7 plus root 7 plus root 6 by 7 minus 6 minus root 6 plus root 5 by 6 minus 5 plus root 5 plus 2 by 5 minus 4. So after the simplification you can see that all the denominator are having 1 only. So just apply the minus sign to the numerator correctly and simplify. You will get the answer 3 plus 2 only will get the other all terms will get cancelled, plus root 2 root 8 minus root 8 minus root 7 plus root 7 plus root 6 minus root 6 minus root 5 plus root 5. So what are the remaining terms? 3 plus 2 equal to 5. Now based on this rationalizing denominator, the different terms, the type of the questions also I have attempted here. Go through and practice, because one of the important topic it is, and you can complete your exercise 1.5 also.